Please state your name for the record.
Good evening. I'm Sonia Grabowski, and I'm just going to read so I can go through this as quickly and cover everything. School reform is important. Therefore, it's important that elected officials like Cecilia Igelsias be able to speak out in favor of it. Teacher unions have blocked reforms in public schools where they involve teacher job security. Important common sense reforms include performance pay for teachers. In the private sector, that is how you get good results. You pay the good people more, and you pay the less quality employees less. It makes sense. This reform was proposed by both President Obama and as well as Republicans and Democrats. It's a nonpartisan issue. Another useful reform would be requiring teachers to become trained in the area which they teach and not just give raises for people with more advanced degrees.
If you could just wrap it real quick.
Yes.
Yes,
and to that end, to the ends, it's very important for everyone that we're able to hear from our elected officials. So please think very carefully about furthering any movements to censor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is John Warner. I'm an Orange County resident. I'm here to speak about Cecilia. I've read the censure motion. It appears to be based on Facebook posts and also on her speech at Segerstrom High School. If you read the entire thread of the Facebook post, instead of cherry picking the posts like they were in the censure, you will find that no fewer than 15 people were involved in this Facebook thread, including parents, teachers, and even a student. It was a very respectful dialogue. It is true that CC did not support across-the-board pay increases, but supports merit pay, and she supports assistance for teachers, and she was thanked profusely by the teachers that were in this thread. The Segerstrom Valley High comment, I read the entire speech. It's like USC and UCLA. She was speaking to USC, she said, I went to UCLA, and they went boo. And that was it. Otherwise, it was a very warm, very beautiful speech. And anyway, she supports education reform. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Julian Babbitt. I'm the executive director of the Republican Party of Orange County. Very proud to be here tonight to support Cecilia Igelsias. We support elected officials, people who are in power, that put the interest of their constituents, in this case the students of Santa Ana Unified School District, first. You know, from having been on the job and observing, what she's done in her role as a school board member, I can say, looking across the country, at what other school districts are facing, that she is a strong, fierce advocate for students, and that's what we need here at Santa Ana, all throughout Orange County. And reading through some of the background documentation on this motion, especially looking at some of the email exchanges, it really is, kind of, dismayed. I think that word was used earlier. Some of the back and forth that I saw, the whole motion seems to be again based. I feel a lot of hostility reading those email exchanges, and I again, stress that that it be reviewed closely and that the proper decision be made to not support the motion. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angie Cano. I'm here to speak on item 15. It says that the board has adopted a set of board bylaws, which among other things defines the role of members of the board, appropriate conduct, and provides that a board member must represent the community as a whole, not fractional segments, and must hold the education of children above any partisan principle, group interest, or personal interest. And as we know, we have 4 board members that actually vote for group interest when they ask for salary raises, but when it comes to providing support for AP testing, when it comes to providing free uniforms for every single student that is in sports, they don't do it. We have students here that attend SAUSD. I have cousins, I have family members. It is in my best interest that my family receives the best quality education in SAUSD, which has not been the case for them. They don't have one-on-one tutoring. They had $70 million in the district, and they gave it to races. When are you guys going to pay attention to the needs of our students? And I know maybe you're going to keep voting on behalf of those special interests, and now you're saying that someone here that does not vote on the best interest of the students. So I'm here to thank you, Ceci, for always being there for parents and students in the district. Thank you.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es